Well, everybody, it is my 200th episode, as crazy as that is. And I do have plans to make a bigger episode and to do some bigger things and a live and all that kind of fun stuff. But I was using Collectus and I was going through my cards and, using cards that are already on there to add to my collection so I didn't have to scan things because that's amazing to do. And I was going through my cards that are one-of-ones, things that I would want to scan or put in there. Even though a lot of information is already there for me, which has been extremely helpful in my spreadsheets. But I started assembling my binder of one-on-one cards, and I thought, okay, let me go ahead and make this a video. I don't share these cards often. They mean a lot to me. I look at them every day kind of thing. And I wanted to share them all with you for being with me for so long, for 200 episodes. It's kind of crazy to share this stuff because they are such private pieces to me, but I don't know, man. It's sharing these things that are important, and I want you guys to look at Marvel cards and to understand the depth they have. And yes, I only collect Silver Surfer, but hopefully this gives you a glimpse and inspires you to make your own collections. Now, I've gotten this inspiration from many different content creators. Spidey Hits, Last Pack Magic, who's brilliant across the Marvel Universe, Marvelous Sketch. I mean, there's some amazing people out there who've already done similar videos. So I just want to do my take on this and share it all with you. So without further ado, let's get started. So yeah, you got printing plates, and since my collection only goes to 2014, I do have cards that go past 2014, but I'm building a master up to 2014. That means plates, every US release, as many forms as I can get, and pretty much every card, which I've done, except for like some of the mystical cards, which who knows even exist. And that's something like the 1996 redemption card, if it even pictured Surfer, because he was one of the paintings you could redeem from the 1996 Marvel Masterpiece. I have no idea. So here you're going to see me starting with beginnings, because that is the first plate series to ever come out for Marvel. First time printing plates happen. And you see the base card. Luckily I found two, which I'm so happy. And I'm doing the order of colors: cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. And you can see that how I'm doing that there and building that out. So again, just continuing the process. These are the covers. These covers are extremely rare. They were called the breakthrough cover issues. And what was even cooler about them is that you would get pack-pulled autographs from people like Stan Lee, Joe Sinot. The Annihilation one there was Gabriel Dell'Otto. It's kind of crazy. And Adam Kubert, I think he's pulled one. Anyway, that one is 2012 Marvel Premiere, which is a pretty big set for Marvel in terms of sketches. People collect the base cards and they're beautiful shadow box cards, but they tend to open that product for the sketch hit. And in 2012, you had people like Joe Jusko and a few other big artists. So luckily I was able to get a Surfer for that too. So, and then Fleer Retro. And that was the last time before 2014 that there were any plates. So getting that yellow one was kind of a big deal for me personally. So I'm glad I was able to grab it. This one's by Tom Morgan. Tom Morgan is the first artist to ever have original art in Marvel trading cards. Technically, he did the first 20 for Marvel Universe in 1990, and he did a sketch card. He was an actual artist for Fleer Ultra Spider-Man, and well, he did that sketch card for me, which is pretty cool. Now, this is John Buscema. John Buscema is an amazing artist, a fantastic artist, and he is really one of the people who formed Silver Surfer. Other than Kirby and Stan Lee, of course. And well, he also had pack pulled sketch cards, which is kind of crazy to think about. Um, and yes, he did a lot of surfers, true, but this is the variation, right? There are a lot of different types because when these artists would start these sketch cards early, they would put a lot of detail in them and then realize very quickly as they drew more, so everyone could get one or there were more people have a chance to get a John Buscema sketch card of Silver Surfer. They got tired, they put less detail in, so you can see the difference here of the shoulders, the collarbone not being inked in as opposed to being inked in. And then the first one you saw, which is one of the rarest variations, you get some drop shadow, you get more of that kind of Buscema surfer where it feels more alien and more loose, and it feels like he has this ability to capture the movement in his lines, which you don't usually see on the less rare versions of these cards. It feels more like, okay, this is what I'm going to draw to save my sanity, which is makes sense. They did a lot. You know, those early sketch cards are kind of difficult in the sense that a lot of people tend to think that they're not one of ones, but they are. They're just done in variations because when sketch cards first came around, it wasn't about necessarily just fully painted 3D blah blah. You were actually having artists who worked on these comic books, and they were inkers, they were pencilists, or they did put a little more detail into it than other, like Bill Sinkovich, right? You get a little bit of color once in a blue moon with Fleet Ultra Spider-Man, which is pretty cool. And if you notice, a lot of these artists' sketch cards are already on Collectus. So if you're looking for examples or looking for checklists, I've been putting a lot of information in there, which still needs to get a lot more robust, but I would check it out. It's a pretty thorough list. Now, this is MCC 98. MCC 98 is my favorite sketch card set. I'm a huge fan of it, and I've been trying to build this 9-page of some of the biggest artists from there, and that's what you're looking at me assemble there. So that's going to be my 9-page of my favorite pieces. Those mean the world to me. So that's a big deal for me. This next page is a little ambitious. Ron Lim, who's one of my favorite Silver Surfer artists, actually he was the artist that introduced me to Silver Surfer when I was a kid, and he did pack inserted sketch cards, which is wild. But I finally was able to get a surfer for he did and Nova, and I'm a huge fan of the Herald. So the third one I want is of Terrax, which are my 3 favorite. I know Fire Lord, Airwalker, blah blah, but I kind of like to get those 3. So that's going to be interesting. Hopefully I can do it. I just got Nova like a month ago. That shows, and I've been collecting these like for real for like 15 years. So like not even like casually looking around, literally hunting these daily, which I need to stop because I need my sanity back. So this is pretty awesome. This is the 2001 Marvel Legends. I'm a huge fan of this set. This is the first Topps sketch card ever. I'm getting to a 9-page of variations for it, and I feel so lucky to be able to have that because that is not easy to assemble, especially that Fantastic Four one. I'm really shocked I was able to grab that. All pack pulled. All of these are pack pulled. I tend to, except for the Fully Ultra Spider-Man, but all these are pack pulled, I think. I think that's the only one that's not. Marvel Masterpieces. First sketch cards from Marvel Masterpieces. This has also been a pain to get. These are my 2 favorite artists. Bill Reinhardt actually worked on Silver Surfer books, and there was a couple of covers or cover or interiors that Eric worked on too. And these are a Fantastic Four. So Fantastic Four is amazing in the sense that that set, Fantastic Archives from Rittenhouse, they did a lot of really good cards and surfers everywhere. So it's amazing. Similar to the Topps Finest Fantastic Four that just came out, Silver Surfer's just like sprinkled through all of it, which is amazing. Some really big artists though, that one in the middles, Jim Kyle was one of my first Silver Surfers, and I love it still to this day. The Martinek is so nice to have. Not only was it on the sell sheet and the box, but it's also, he's a lovely man, and he's the godfather of sketch cards. Like he is the one that really cemented what they are today. which is pretty amazing. It really took that on and trained a lot of artists and taught a lot of artists who specialize in scratch cards what to do. It's pretty crazy. And of course, Nar, and then you have some other amazing Philip. You have a lot of other really great stuff here too, which is cool. Kate Cook. Kate Cook is so cool. So these are beautiful pieces. You have an archive one. You have Cox. You have so many Justin Chung, which is amazing. You have some beautiful pieces here. Anthony Tan for Fully Retro, Opaque Pulled Fully Retro Silver Surfer. That took forever to get. And I do want a sketch card from every set, and I am missing certain things. So like I think I still need a 2012 premiere, but I'm holding out for something I really want. And I still haven't seen one that I'm in love with, but they're also stupid rare, so maybe I shouldn't be so picky. Okay, so next are comic cuts. I'm running out of pages, so I'm a little worried my comic cuts are not going to fit. So you're watching me kind of organize and show how many I did. Now, I've lost my mind on comic cuts. So when I made the decision to have the cutoff, Marvel Beginnings came out, and it was the first time Silver Surfer was put in comic cuts. Now, it's not the earliest comic cut I have Silver Surfer because he slipped in there. Remember I told you he was banned. But like for these example, these are stupid hard to find. And I love these so much from Marvel 75th. They're my favorite border, favorite everything. I adore them. I mean, this is my page of FF48, which is such a big book. So I'm very happy to have that. Now, this is my pride and joy. Silver Surfer #1. These I went hard on, as you can see me fast forwarding through this, building up my 9-page. I collected as many of these as possible. I love this book. I love how we're taking through this book. I love that we see Norman Rad. I wish I had one of Shellaball. I don't. But I got a lot of good pivotal moments, and I'm very happy with the collection I assembled, which was not easy. And a big reason why I also did that cutoff on 2014, because I think that's me being okay with how many pages I have left, because it was pretty nerve-wracking. But that was a big reason to me cutting it off too. And I love it. I love collecting these so much. Defenders 2, so awesome. So I tend to, with my pages, I just want a 9-page of every issue, except for Silver Surfer 1, that one I have too. But every Silver Surfer issue, I just want a 9-page because I don't want to hoard them all, and I don't have them all at all, but they are one of ones and they get increasingly difficult. A lot of people build master sets. A lot of people are also Surfer fans or Defenders fans, and I always get a little weird about having too much stuff. So, and I like to have my collection feel, not that it has an end, but it has a container. It's just the way I like to collect. It's always been the way I like to collect. So I tend to be very cautious and give myself limitations. So for me, it's this 9-page Defenders 2. And you can see how I laid it out. Like I have clips of every character, and then I have Surfer on board, like a centerpiece of Surfer that I really like. The villain is there as well for the issue. And then the bottom, I originally intended it to be that 3-panel battle scene with all 4 characters battling him because it's a bigger panel. But I couldn't find the other 2, and who knows if they ever surface. So I have 2 other ones I really, really love, which is the 2 ending panels, and I love the silhouette one too. But it's a really great 9-page for me, and it's a good example of what my strategy in building these. Same thing goes here with Silver Surfer 4, which is, big Surfer moment in the middle, Thor on the top, Loki on the bottom. This is also going really well for me. 2 more cuts, and that will be done too, which I'm very happy with because that book is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Silver Surfer and Spidey. I love this issue so much. I think it's so cool. And again, this is me assembling in a way that's really neat for me and how I like to build stories on the page too, especially with comic cuts. Comic cuts, you can build little mini stories, which you'll see me do here and there. This is Silver Surfer 1. This is the reprint in the 80s. This is the one in Topps Finest. But you can see actually the Galactus and the Silver Surfer there kind of connect, which is cool. And a lot of good comic cuts too. You can make them connect. I've seen 4 cards connect, 3 cards connect into a single panel. And that's when there's a lot of love being put into how they're cutting them and the time they take on them. This is the one that gave me some trouble. These are Midnight Suns. Midnight Sun had Silver Surfer on it, which I did not expect, and they are thick cards. And you can see me struggling a bit, hating my life. And I muted it because I cussed way too much, and I tore plastic a little bit, which broke my heart. Okay, last 2 pages, Infinity Gauntlet. Now, I just basically want to make Infinity 1 through 6, War 1 through 6, Crusade 1 through 6. Good friends of mine are helping me out right now. I have one buddy who's really been lovely and helping me out, and I'm really proud of the collection so far. But one cut of Silver Surfer from every issue. One is going to be the hardest. One of them is going to be the hardest, but so far it's looking pretty good. But yeah, done. Well, thank you so much for spending the time with me to do this. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you got to see something cool. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Again, there's more to come celebrating 200th episode. I'm going to try to get a box to give away. Thank you, Collectus. Without you, I would not be able to kind of have this information at my fingertips and able to organize this in any way. If you're still not a member of that site, go check it out, collectus.com. It's worth it. A big update is coming soon, and a lot more cards are coming soon. We're looking for checklists, Star Wars, DC. DC's now up there. Go check it out. It's been amazing, and I love how it's for collectors, and I love how it really gets into the details of it, but also making it fun and easy too. So check it out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, everybody.